Guys, in this video we are going to see how to find derivative of vector valued functions. In the first function we have 5 over t square I in the I direction minus 4 root t in the j direction. Now before we do the derivative we can write this one in better way, like 5 t power minus 2 in the I direction, and 4 instead of t root t we can write this one as t power half. Now we can go ahead and do the derivative, right? So the derivative of this one is going to be minus 2 times 5, that's going to be minus 10, and we have to subtract 1 from the power, that's going to be t minus 3. And then the next one is going to be half times 4, that's going to be 2. So this is going to be minus 2 right here, and if we subtract 1 from the power, that's going to be t power minus half. And this is in the I direction, and this is in the j direction. And also we can write this one as minus 10 over t cube in the I direction minus 2 over root t in the j direction. Now this is the derivative of the first vector valued function. Now let's see how we can find the derivative for this one. Again, here we have 3 cos t. Derivative of cos t is going to be minus sin t. So this is going to be minus 3 sin t in the I direction plus 2 sin t, and derivative of sin t is going to be cos t. So this is going to be 2 cos t in the j direction, and derivative of t square is going to be 2t in the k direction. Let's look at the next one. Here we have 3 tan inside 7t in the I direction. So here we have to use chain rule. So first we have to find the outside derivative and then inside derivative. And derivative of tan is going to be sec square x. Actually here sec square t. Since we have 70, this is going to be 3 sec square 70. And then inside derivative, whatever the value we have in this bracket. So derivative of this 70 is going to be just 7, and that's going to give us, that's it. And this is in the I direction, and sine square t. But before we go ahead and do the derivative, it's better to remember this one as, when you have sine square t, that is same as sine, you have to think like this, sine t square. So if you think like this, it's easy to find the derivative because it's 2 go to the front. So we are going to have 2 and then sine t, and inside derivative is going to be derivative of sine t, that's going to be cos t. So we are going to have cos t also. Sine t in the bracket, cos t in the bracket, and that's in the j direction. And finally we have 4, and derivative of ln t, that's going to be 1 over t in the k direction. Now if you write this one in this way, like component form, this is going to be 3 times 7 21 sec square 70 in the I direction, and comma 2 sin t cos t in the j direction, and we have minus 4 over t in the k direction. And that's how we do this kind of problems. I hope you guys find this video helpful. See you next time.